Everybody, I'm pretty sure I got cut off there. How's it going, everybody? Ranter, glad to see you. Don't worry, dude. I am a giant baby when it comes to jump scares, so there ain't much of them in this. I will say, however, any jump scares that I do know of, that I do find, or that I know will come, I will warn before they hit. I'll do my best to do that, because again, I'm a big baby when it comes to them too. So we're going to have this little screen for a second just because I actually really like the opening screen of World of Horror. So let's get that going. And I'll catch everybody up on my, on the houses. Catch everybody on the house. Up on the house when we got some time. I know it's tiny, give it a second. There it goes. Look at the effect of this. Now, I did wipe my save a little while ago, just for the sake of going through it again. I won't bother with the 2 tutorials, because I know this game like the back of my hand. We'll go through a custom. Don't worry, I'll take care of you guys. We will go with the best character. Aiko Takahashi, barely surviving after a ghost of a drowned man kept her underwater, she's determined to solve this mystery. The old gods... So, I said that this is a flawed masterpiece, and the reason I say that is... While the endless mode is locked because we haven't actually played it, while this game came out in 1.0, it didn't finish. Like, there's no nice way to put it. A lot of the stuff in the game just doesn't exist when it should have. Somewhere, a group of people gather, trying to awaken their master. We need to select an old god. Let's see, so we have Atarasu, because I'm not saying that first part. The terrible spider god. Our Atarasu is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Itohutu? The supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria, a perfect black marble statue, has been recently discovered and is currently waiting in the Museum of Ooh for its long-awaited premiere. The mad god favors astronomers and magicians, granting them its gift of power that unknowingly brings Yolzet's bloated body closer and closer to Earth. Or Goizo, the thing forsaken by God. Banished to the other dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through reflective glass. The glimpses beyond your reflection are said to be the beginning of a real nightmare. So, for now, I think we're just going to go with Yolzet, because it's actually the easiest. The media has been reporting about various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news of stars disappearing from the night sky? So I won't bother selecting this, but welcome to World of Horror. Yeah, don't worry about that. We don't talk about that. So, I did try to make sure that the jump scare button is off. But also, as you'll notice, anytime I click off, it's just going to close the whole window. So, we'll try not to click off. One jump scare only happens when you click off, so it might hit us over break, but I tried to turn it off. Other than that, there's only 2 that I know of. So this is, in a very real sense, a 2-bit game. And I do know kind of what we're doing. So we're gonna start out, get our little money from our figurine. What do we want? Let's see. We got swim captain, gym clothes, Sakalin, or teacher's pet. I think we'll stick with gym clothes just because it's the most looks normal just walking around. Also, yes, I love this little thing. I don't know what it is. I thought it was an R-wing a while ago, but sorry. So, a lot of this is kind of worthless, to be honest with you. We're not going to bother with custom mysteries. We don't have anything in storage. People. Must be my imagination. We're just going to sell this because we don't want to bother with spells. But we will take a bath. And the one thing is, bathing either heals your sanity or your health, or, since we're full up, we'll take an experience boost. The TV really doesn't do anything. Although there is an early achievement I can get. Here's hoping we don't get the jump scare on this. It is... What is the song? 56709. Alright, jump scare might happen here. Nope. 56709. Achievement. I hate that achievement because that is a reference to a Japanese pop song. What are you gonna do? Anyway, other than that, the TV's kind of useless. Here's what we're here for. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You marked down 5 of them, hoping that there's something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. So we're gonna re-roll a few times. Let's see what we get. Rancid Ramen, Thaumaturgy Teacher, Household Hell, Beckoning Bulletin, and Evolving Eels. I'm gonna start with Eels. I know... Let's see, I know this one. I'm pretty sure I know this one. I think I know this one, and I definitely know these two. Sadly, I've played this. Oh, I don't mind J-pop, Ollie. It's just I don't like when games require outside knowledge. And if you don't, matter of fact, we're going to hop over for a quick second. Pull up YouTube here. And we are going to hop over to YouTube and just a quick... Oh, no. Just pull this up real quick. This is the song that it's referencing. But if you don't know that song, and the only hint is Call Junko. So that's kind of what I'm saying, and I don't like that that's not in the game, you know? Hey, Jay! Hey, Ollie. Alright, possible... Alamy. Okay, no jump scare. Oh, you actually know 5-6 telephone. So you would have gotten that hint. In any case, disclaimer, actually, you know what, I'm gonna put a little bit of, gonna, I guess that's a content warning more than a disclaimer. There we go. I'll try and put the major content warnings on these as they come. Not a big fan of content warnings, but it's only fair. Mod Pizza. I've heard of Mod Pizza, but I haven't actually seen that. Or had it. What is that, Jay? Eerie episode of Evolving Eels. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the one that studies fish? You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, I thought Kana was a woman. Maybe it changes based on your gender. Oh, no. Pass. No. I'd try it. A while later, he returns with 2 cans of sodas. Aren't you curious what weird fish did he bring this time? He grins. Let's investigate the mystery. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder, what weird fish did he find this time? Will you check it out? He'll surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Please? So, how World of Horror works. You have the whole town at your fingertips. With certain exceptions. You kind of have 2 ways you can go about it. Yeah, the chickpeas are what's really throwing me off. Broccoli, pesto, bacon bits, and pepper, that sounds pretty good. The chickpeas, Anyway, you have a side quest here. In our case, it's investigate the seaside location twice. However, I have the knowledge of this. That's not necessary to complete this, to get the good ending. So, instead, dog. Boop the nose. The dog is your store. He changes every time you go in. Compass is really good at day 1. And we have 2 funds left, so let's see. Perfect. There we go. We are fully equipped. Now notice though, here's the thing. We're already kind of bad. Big things, there are 3 lose conditions in this game, and there's a real chance I will lose. Your stamina, which represents your health, your reason, which is your sanity, and the doom clock. The doom clock is pretty obvious. Now, the main way to progress in these mysteries, also let me hit that for the achievement, is to follow these circled areas. Every time you do an event, every time you investigate, you'll get a random event. And these are somewhere between luck and pure stats. When you stop by to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. We'll deal with that later. For some reason, this gives us an anxiety attack. Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? It must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. We will investigate this weird fish man. Look at this lady. Getting access to the student database would certainly speed up your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow it. If only there was a way to make her go away for a while. We really don't have a choice. Let's talk to her. Charisma fail. You weren't able to convince the receptionist to let you access your database. This has been a waste of time. Time makes your doom clock go up, so. The neighbor's office at the school is empty. You do find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protest, Kana has decided to take 1 jar home. Our boy's an idiot. There's no nice way to put it. Your boy is kind of a moron. Excuse me. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How could he sip his soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? Let's see what we got. Mr. Ooh! Okay, so, do not touch this button. I'm telling you right now, unless you really are confident in yourself, don't touch this button. So who knows Junji Ito? This is Junji Ito. Good luck, buddy. It was all a dream? You're a genius, he shouts, grabbing a pencil. Excuse me, I've got a bestseller to write. You roll your eyes and prepare to leave. And I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go check it out. Is that eel even alive? So, I've been passing a faulty elevator. Its doors suddenly open. You take a step back, noticing a weird, tall woman standing in the darkness. Do you live here? I've never seen you. Welcome to the combat. So, Ollie, then you might kind of see his work in this game. This game is heavily inspired by Junji Ito. So, combat in this game, you have a couple categories, but for now we'll just stick with attack. We can send Kana to attack. We're not going to do that. Essentially, everything you do fills up this bar. Back that out. Every attack has a certain amount of a base chance to hit, and you can spend time to increase that chance to hit. So, let's see. Need a firearm. Here. Your next attack has an additional 10% chance to hit. We would need 4 of that. So it's more effective to just hit this. And heavy attack. Hit. Oh, hit. Normal. Actually, can we... There we go. He's famous for his very creepy, surreal art. There we go. Kana was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of these papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try and decipher the notes. Oh, right, I forgot. Oh, wait, that's not enough. We investigate the notes. Legend from the prefecture eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all villagers and dump their corpses into a lake full of eels. Eels of the prefect would lay their eggs inside human. Very unhelpful. That's so weird. Your neighbor was really into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. Oh, the aesthetic is gorgeous. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. How did this envelope end up inside your bedroom? So we got $2, but we lost a little sanity. There must be something we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug non-committally. You wish you could throw this damn jar in the trash. Let me go check out the seaside. Oh, so remember I mentioned that, as I said, this game is a... I don't think we can ignore it. It doesn't matter. This game is a flawed masterpiece. What's here is phenomenal. But the statuette is surprisingly heavier than looks. Mesmerized, you take it home and wonder where you'll display it. This is a bad idea. Think about how stupid it was for Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment. You go to sleep. You spend the entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is he? While it says it's a bad idea to take, everything slows to a crawl. The Time Warper. I hate this guy. So, because now he's slower, so it's a 70% chance to hit. We can just 1, 2, 3. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. But you can only do up to 8. So instead of those, let's just do 2. There we go. Ah! My luck, man. Okay, you know what? I'm getting sick of this. There we go. Kana has been missing since yesterday. You decide to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself. Now, hey, hun. Whenever we get the screen that gets all bloody like this means it's the final investigation of the mystery. Let's investigate the apartment. You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You're shocked to see countless jars filled with eels flailing around restlessly. Where the hell is Kana? I think in the bedroom. Yep. I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood and... Okay. I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something now in my eye, too. So, as my content warning says, anybody that's really squeamish about eye pain, look away, because, we must puncture his eye. Out go the baby eels. Shocked, you see countless tiny eels crawling out of your friend's eye in all directions. Will Kana survive the blood loss? You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting the attention from horrible-eyed people. Your friend's taken immediately to the operating theater, and you collapse on the chair in the waiting area. Wake up, dude. You've been sleeping for 3 hours. You groggily open your eyes to see your friend. Kana's wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened, but I'm pretty sure I won't be winking with my left eye anytime soon. But, thank you for saving my life. You're still processing the events of that previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs and eyes. Sitting with your friend Kana before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying out your neighbor's place. And hey! Good ending! That was the ending A. Good ending. Knowledge is key, so we gain experience. Still hope, because we got the good ending. We got negative doom. Not much, sadly. And tireless, we gained an extra health and sanity. Thank you, Ollie. Fortunately, every day, there becomes a new effect. Rest is less effective, but we want to avoid resting as much as we can. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What's it doing now? So now we just got this cool statue. It doesn't actually do anything, because the game's not actually complete. But we can take our bath, take cold water, get an extra stamina back. We're all good. Hey, Bat Boy. Alright, we are getting rid of this. Oop, we are getting rid of the content warning. Give me a second. You know what, we're out of here. Possible jump scare. 3, 2, 1. Nope. Excellent. Alright, so that's the eels done. Let's see. Let's get the ramen done, because that's the other really, really cool thing. Alright, baby. Thank you for reminding me. I actually kind of forgot. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves with dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You're determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What's its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? The flesh of the gods themselves? Oh, we still didn't level up. And we need to delete, for this, we do need to delete discard 2 items. Best way to do that, let's head back to the item store. Poop the nose. Get a discount. And again. Poop. Oh, he won't actually give us a discount. Oh, there we go. You can get rid of the energy drink, though. Go ahead and toss that. We just gotta hope we get a little money before that, because I want to keep that bottle if possible. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. Now, because we have a flashlight, we can actually get through this without a check. Instead, you go straight to the building's boiler room. One pipe coming from the ground looks like it was welded into the system recently. Where does that lead? You can't... Oh, shoot. I forgot to read this. You can't see through the restaurant. You can see the restaurant through the staircase's window. You watch the door for hours, but never see any cook enter or leave. Yeah, this game thrives on vibes. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts a deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Call the police. The man escapes when he hears the police siren, but before he goes, he draws an unfamiliar symbol in blood on your front door. We might actually lose this one, no? The only true way to investigate is to get into the restaurant yourself. I know this one and I'm trying to remember. I think hearing him out is the good one. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk of our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says the voice on the other end of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man on the other side put accent on real. Hello? Are you still there? Yep. You learn some useful bits of information about your nemesis, but if everything the man said was true, then humanity is doomed. Seems you're not the only one wanting to try the ramen for yourself. You stand in line for hours. Your questions fall on deaf ears, and you're shunned. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear, Jack. How is your grandma doing, by the way? Oh! Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. Someone or something tore his throat out. Take that gun! He won't be needing it for sure, but you still feel bad about stealing from a corpse. Now this is going to sound insane. Hold on, I think it is a... Yeah, it's a perception weapon. But we are gonna get rid of the gun. We need that. Yep. Yeah, I bet, man. You sneak into the alley in the dead of night. Gagging, you look through the restaurant's garbage. It's all vile pulp, though a few chunks of meat look like promising samples. Alright, we also leveled up. Now, I'm going to do something incredibly stupid. And I'm going to re-roll our perks here. Because there's one we really want, and it's this. Fast Swimmer. And if we take our dex as well, we will get faster offensive actions and stronger offensive actions. The smell around the restaurant is overpowering. Grease, rot, and... Is that blood you smell? Someone taps you on the back. Sorry, is your bus still running? I'm so late for a meeting. The boss is gonna kill me. Startled, you quickly turn around, shocked by what you see. Yeah. But you'll notice how much faster our attacks are now, and how much more accurate they are. Look at that. One turn. Finally, you're in return to order. One ramen, please. The owner's grin widens. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask her what's wrong, she says she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack laying nearby. Well, let's help her out. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you she can take it from here. Yeah, this whole city's screwed. The Red Bull is pushed in your face. It's so crowded you're forced to sit on the floor. Oh, you can cast one spell without saying anything. Experts are... okay, so I don't think... yeah, we don't have any spells. Well, we do, actually. Until the end of the... oh, that's actually not bad. So because of the event, we can cast the spell for free. I hope. Yep. So now, if we ever just want to run away from a fight instead, we can just do that for free. With a slick hand, you fill a vial of the soup and walk out, all without tasting the weird dish. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the lab? Now, because we actually took the extra time to delete stuff, discard stuff, we can send the vial and the meat. You look at the charts and cannot believe your eyes. While the standard test didn't detect anything weird, adding drops of human blood revealed something horrible. Whatever this thing is, it's alive, beating a soft pulse against the glass. Your friend leaves you at the papers, muttering an excuse and preparing to flee town on the next train. Prepared for a fight, you march down to the restaurant. However, you find no eldritch horror to duel. Instead, you're shocked to find nothing but a gap in the street. You ignore the distraught customers, still lining up where they remember the entrance. Investigating the grounds, you see something glisten where the kitchen used to be. Cautiously, you look at the chunk of meat and jump back with a yell. As it flexes, it opens a weary eye, grins, and squanders off on stubby black claws. You walk home shaken. In your head, you hear the weird ramen breathing in its bowl. You only stop to throw up on the street. But hey! There's still hope. And we got a bonus experience for doing the thorough investigation. While we got a quick second, since the music has decided to stop, I did want to update you guys on me and Math's personal issues. So we have actually, finally, they're out of the house. Officially, fully out. House is fully cleaned out. We have finished finally getting the majority of the yard under control. It's been basically freely going for a year, and in Florida, that's saying something. So the main thing we need left for the lawn is to hire someone with a bushwhacker to tear up the back of the property where the bushes just gotten completely out of control. We can't do anything about it. We have a contractor that I should be meeting with tomorrow. I will do my damnedest to get back in time to for the stream, but I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. We're meeting with him tomorrow, and he will be handling the kitchen and both of the bathrooms. And me, Math, and my ma have already started tearing down the rooms, the bedrooms, which we're going to handle ourselves. And then we're also going to redo the floor. So process is underway, and it should go pretty quick. Again, we are hoping to finish it by the end of next month. Now that I'm looking at the date, it's gonna be tight, but we'll see, you know. Anyway, onward. Let's see. Preparing for the worst, people are stocking up on everything, making it harder to find what you want. All shops are more expensive. That's okay. We don't need any stores anymore. And we got another key. Dip by the bath, and I actually have an empty bottle. I wanted the empty bottle because you can actually fill it with warm water, and you can heal extra stamina. The next I think we're going to do is the Tragic Tale of Thaumaturgy. This is when you got to remember, most of the people you play as in this game are just high schoolers, man. Just kids. 2B used to be one of the most outstanding classes in the school, at least before the teacher's disappearance. Her replacement glides through the school, entrancing all those around her with her soft voice and calming, emotionless eyes. Now, she stands at the front of the class, scribbling occult symbols in chalks and hissing lessons about the old gods. The children no longer play, but sit into their seats at dark, chanting along, learning of their eldritch masters and preparing to serve them. So, they're going for the children. Like I said, Jay, this whole school is screwed. Following a rumor, you visit the house of a schoolgirl who acted very strange in class. The girl's parents sit crying in the living room, then fearfully point you upstairs. We're not doing that yet. We're going to go to downtown first. As soon as I can find it. Oh, we are downtown. Because we need to investigate it twice for the extra. Oh, this bastard. It's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who stands in your way. Our company, fortunately, specializes in cases like yours and will gladly help you get back on track. After all, he takes a step closer, and you can swear there's the faint smell of rust about the man. Everyone has something to sell. Sadly, you can't get out of this. So, jar of blood, fondest memory, or peace of mind. You are selling your health, your sanity, or your doom clock. We have plenty of health. It's fine. You startle awake on a park bench. Did you faint? There's no sign of the grim man anywhere, but you find an envelope full of cash inside your pocket. Cash that we will not be using. Oh! I know this one. World of Terror. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. Let's follow him. Oh, crap. The door is locked, but you think you can repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. Nothing happens, but we get bonus to him. Climbing a tree, you get a better view of the class. Weird schematics of some portal drawn on the blackboard to help in the future. Alright, let's go invest that child. Invest? Investigate. Ah, crap. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. Curious, you check it out. You don't see anything at first. Then you notice it. The bloated body of Ath-Yelzath getting closer. She sits in her bedroom in a dead, bloodstained uniform, a dead rat lying in her hands. When asked why she killed it, she just grins. The telephone sounds and multiple voices are too loud for you to ignore. When you enter your apartment, everything turns silent. Yeah. I think she's an Eldritch type. Yeah, I think so. But now we have an 85% chance to hit. Like I said, the swim captain is insanely strong. And we leveled up again. So, none of these are super useful. So we'll take Outdoorsman because that can give us a few perks. And we'll take more dexterity. Another lead. The former teacher of the class may prove more useful. Knocking on the door, however, gets you no answer. Just subtle chittering behind the door. Yeah, no doubt, Jay. You stumbled upon a forgotten bookstore in a small alley. The interior is cluttered with dusty old tomes, animal bones, weird vials, and stuffed exotic animals you don't even recognize. "Can I help you?" asked the tiny man behind the counter. "I'm sure I have things that will help you in your quest." We'll go ahead and buy a night. No, we won't. We're just looking. A little boy from the school has been attacked by his classmates. Here's a luck one. While taking the elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad's about to happen. The doors open. Elevator doors open, revealing a black mass of eyes and teeth pouring into the elevator, biting and suffocating you. Later, you wake up in a doctor's office. A nurse discovered you laying unconscious on the elevator floor. You find the boy in the hospital covered in bites. Just what is this summoning he speaks of between his sobs? "I'm sorry, have you seen the doctor? He suddenly disappeared and I'm not sure whether the surgery is over." Forgotten patient. Blessedly not a ghost. Like I said, this whole town is screwed. With no other ideas, you decide to wait outside the school itself. Okay, I know I shouldn't, but we're gonna take a couple seconds to rest. So, because of the old god effect, not you, count status, fetid fumes, the rest only heals one and one. But 1 and 1 is still better, so we'll take that time. Go to the school. With the trail glowing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have happened in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. Our intelligence is low, so I'm not risking it. The mere thought of studying those old dusty newspapers makes your head hurt. There's no way you're wasting an entire day in that moldering library. The faint chanting doesn't stop, and no one enters or leaves the building. You enter the kitchen. Even though it's abandoned and the lights are off, something's cooking in the large pot. You don't like the look of it. Let's get a new weapon. God damn it. Looks like someone has taken all the knives in the kitchen. The mere thought of it makes you feel very uneasy. You hear a scream coming from the school. It's time to enter. You sneak across the windows and skulk across the shadowy corridors. All the classrooms have been emptied out. Peering into one, you spot the corpse of a teacher nailed to the chalkboard. Shaking, you approach it. You see an odd bulge. Oh crap, I should have. Protruding against his stomach. It writhes against your fingers as you probe it. Suddenly, the teacher's chest rips apart, showering the classroom in joy. From within, a child coated in meat and intestines leaps out, screeching with joy. Okay, good, you only did stamina damage. We're good. This does not damage my sanity. Somehow. Get one cycled. As you near the gym hall, the chanting and rhythmic drums grow louder, threatening to intoxicate you. You creak open the door and stifle a scream. The entire school is gathered in front of a huge portal surrounded by black candles. From within, the bellowing of the beasts being summoned echoes. The teacher stands in front, covered in a purple robe, her true form revealed. Yeah, we're fighting the entire school right now. Yeah, that game gets dark, man. Here's the thing. We don't need to attack the school. We can just attack the teacher. Although I could have sworn you could just push him in, but... Unfortunately, we're not fast enough, and he is going to do Doom attack. There we go. With her dying scream, the teacher throws herself into the portal. Her vicious master shows no mercy. You hear it devour her before the connection shuts. The confused children lie on the ground crying. Thanks to you, however, they are safe. A friendly dog is gone, which is fine because we were already not paying anything. Another key. Let's go ahead and level up. Let's see. Leadership. Quick thinking. Quick thinking is just more dex. Let's pump our dexterity. Take our bath. Once again, heal. Actually, we can go ahead and drink that water. And then refill it. And then we'll also heal up our sanity a bit more. Alright. Now, I know about Household Hell. I'm pretty sure it's a distance one. So we're going to go the bullet first. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software... Remember, this is 84, so this is when chat rooms were first becoming a thing. Oh, you do, Jay? I hope that goes well for you, brother. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. Alright, yawn caught up with me. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anyone can connect to a bulletin system, or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all the messages on that bulletin, and even post your own to start a conversation. Many use them to share files, or to chat about their favorite topics, everything from video games to sports to idols. But in the wake of a sudden string of suicide, of weird self-deletions, things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operating somewhere within Shiokawa. What's behind this? How could so many people be driven to do this? Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone is found, there's no hope to investigate it without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that'll work. Let's swing by the forest. I'm gonna have to be very careful with this one. Our master is coming, and all we can do is bask in its glory. Another Doom enemy. But now you'll notice our chance to hit is just base 95, so we could just dump strong attacks. Look at that. Easy peasy. In the forest, you hear a faint whimpering in the distance. When you find it, you discover a wild dog caught its hind leg in a bear trap. Save it. You free it. Thankfully, the animal follows you. We have a friendly dog. We also got a forest note. I write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes with our relationships. Share death and that connection will outlast you. There's nothing left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. Like, in-universe, Jay? Okay, we just got a free spell, which is nice. Because I can immediately forget it to heal the reason that this game just robbed from me. I mean... we got money, so let's buy a coffee. Oh, I keep forgetting to read these, sorry. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up to your apartment stairs. Teeth clenched as you heave it one stance at a time. God damn, our computer's heavy. I mean, I hope you don't have nightmares from it, man. Let's get the expensive one. Hey. You wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're certain that everything is now functional. The newscaster on the TV says that the rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in other towns. You need to act quickly. Not that quickly. We need to rest for a bit. Because if I recall, this thing does a lot of reason damage. I don't think this is a jump scare. I think we're good here. While looking at the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman. Her skin a ghastly pale yellow color. God damn it. More nightmares, lose reason. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there's been, the hospital's been chaos. The staff looks exhausted. With the receptionist lets her head down on the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into the corridors. When the patient came home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens, the police had them committed. They're mumbling something as you pass by. You tried reasoning them to tell you what really happened, but it doesn't work. It takes 2 nurses to calm them down after they roughed you up. You overhear 2 nurses talking about a girl whose attempt failed. Apparently she was recovering at her grandparents' house in the village in the city outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. Suddenly an empty bottle smashes on the wall behind you. You cover yourself in the glass fragment and notice a mass assailant holding a baseball bat. Yeah, even humans aren't your friends in this. But now we have guaranteed chance to hit. That prescription is sadly worthless in this run. So we'll store it. As you pull into the village bus stop, the news radio comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shiokawa students leapt in front of the train, hand in hand. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching the village streets. Appease the local demon in prison. No, thank you. When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your efforts to stop the death. Forgive her, her grandfather says as he leads you to her bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something has happened to her. The trail to the abandoned Shinto shrine is overground and steep. However, it could be an important place in the investigation. Our dex is jacked, so we should be fine. That's a strength check. Cities. The recovering girl is more than happy not only to confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams up at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give your grandparents the phone number and hastily leave. This asshole again. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the headset onto the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear brief dial tones, and then it connects. Welcome home. Did you like it so far? No. It's okay. You don't have to be ready yet. Everyone will wait for you. Oh, whoops. Bad ending. Your connection suddenly cuts off. When you attempt to reconnect, you find your number has been blocked from accessing the bulletin. Dejected, you solemnly pack up the computer to give it back. However, when you arrive at the computer club, you find a note on the door. See you all soon. You soon learn that the club's members leapt in front of a train, holding hands. With little other choice, you sell off the computer, the guilt weighing you down all the while. You find the bulletin's number in the phone book, but when you arrive at the address, you find it empty. The bulletin was moved. Out of desperation, police began confiscating route modems and banning students from computer use. Despite this, it only seems to grow faster. They spread further, too. Your guts twist in knots every time you pass by the computer club store. So we failed. Yeah, you can fail you can fail runs. It's not good. We'll take a hot bath, and I'm actually going to give up a point of dexterity just to pump our reason a little bit. Oh good, more rioters. Anything strange out there? Yep. Someone in the shadows. My sleep paralysis is the worst. Horrible history of a household town. There are many towns in this. There are many old mansions in the town. Ooh Manor. Actually, I think that's supposed to be like XXX, like blank, like it doesn't tell you. Is one of them. Supposedly haunted by a family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. But is it the only tragic event that took place there? Oh no, I was wrong. Okay. Friends you've talked with are not sure if where the mansion itself is located. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library might have shed some light on it. Nope. Pray at the temple. Yay! More reason. Honestly, I might... Oh. The ocean is hungry. You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants to, but I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me? Our charisma's low. Yep. Bye, lady. You learn to clip the mansion... Oh, I remember this one now. Okay. So... Only need this one. 425 hertz. The article covers a group of scientists in Tokyo. They were exploring and mapping weird cave formations found in the cliffs. Search of the missing team continues. The only clue was a code written on the cabin wall. 425 hertz. Yeah, I think after this run, win or lose, I might jump over to something else. We'll probably do Ares Action. I wouldn't last us 2 hours, though. I don't know why I expected this to last us a lot longer. Friends you've talked with aren't sure where the mansion is located. Yeah, library. Oh, crap. As you enter, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. It's not a doll. Your sudden movement causes the tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. Thanks for the loss of sanity. The building's supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. You're pleasantly surprised when you meet your old friend waiting by the train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something. Let's bring her for a coffee. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening. Could this be the reason for the horrific events? Comparing the different mansions for the sketch, you finally found the one. There's only one problem. You'll need a strong enough rope to enter the mansion through the high window. It really can be. You can't shake the feeling that some small dock built... Oh, we're definitely losing this. You make it through the window. This is the abandoned mansion your friends have talked about. Let's explore it. Okay, jump scare is here. Jump scare is here. I will turn the volume all the way down. There we go. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into the local inn and stitched together some unsuspecting guests together. Her final gruesome artwork. But that's just a legend, right? Nice. Hopefully, also possible jump scare. Excellent. Hopefully, Ma doesn't keep me too much tomorrow, and I can get back in time to stream for you guys. Alright. So now we need to investigate this. But every time's jumping up our doom counter, so it's all luck. Corpse is strung up on a wire. You were just startled when you discovered the headless body. You were horrified when you saw its head hanging in the middle of the room and laughing. Is burn not on Ryu? Because it does need to... You do need to make sure it's set to whoever you want it to. Hey. So, fun fact. Since we have the sewing kit, we can use it to stitch ourselves up for extra stamina, but it'll cost us charisma. But since we happen to catch some black hair, if we use it, we combine it with the sewing kit, which also gives us bonus reason. So we're definitely keeping that, but our doom counter is what we're scared of right now. Speaking of which... Weird. I can help you out later, Jay. There we go. You aren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps? You move the rotten carpet away to reveal a secret passageway cut directly into the cliff rock. Following the strange song, you discover that old hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place makes the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. No. We're going to use our flashlight and explore. You follow the winding corridor until you stumble upon something really strange. Someone has set up a series of vintage-looking speakers, all connected to the single unit. Speakers must be the source of the sounds. You see a knob allowing you to adjust its frequency. And we remember that number. 425. The acoustics of the underground cave make the waves of machine tones a ghastly melody, shaking you to the bone. As you move it closer to the stone altar, you scream in terror. You're not the only one charmed by the sounds. The cursed chants amplify the cave system to make you dizzy. To your horror, you notice the sound has awakened something else. This is us, by the way. So, we can run away, or we can sacrifice our friend. I'm gonna say run away. Almost tripping on the countless human bones, you decide to run from the cave. The haunting melody continues to follow you as Otaru begins its reign of terror in the waters surrounding Shirakawa. Not terrible. Unholy chants coming from the caves connected to this mansion must have driven the family insane. Awakening Otaru almost made you share their fate. You decide to run, afraid of the dire consequences. The inner coil always snares its prey, and right now, the fisherman looks so tasty. Ending B. Not the worst ending. New level. I do know that we need a little bit of everything at the end, so we're going to try and buff up our knowledge because it's the worst. And we'll also get charisma up. And our bathwater is now garbage. So, no more healing. But that's okay, we got all 5 keys. So the only thing left to do is to head to the lighthouse. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Multiple padlocks prevent you from opening them. Well, open them all. You finally made it to the inside of the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things. That whoever or whatever is behind those weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run far away from this place as fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. Our biggest worry right now is going to be doom and reason. So, of course it is. Climbing up the winding staircase, you're stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. Rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and mask off. Nothing personal, really. I don't get why he's a final boss. But we have a 115% chance to hit, so... Damn. Unfortunately, he does doom damage, so... Trial of Blood. Acid. Following the way up, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. The cable that should be powering it is disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird, moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes makes your eyes itch and water, but to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect the faulty plug. Hit it. Strength low. You're surprised how much effort it takes to disconnect the plug. As you force it, the goo burns your fingers. Finally, you manage to separate the faulty plug and connect it to a proper cable. With a buzz, the gate opens. It's okay. We can just pop our stitches. Alright. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision. You could swear something is waiting for it. We have a flashlight. The light source seems to somehow repel the darkness, and you continue to climb it safely. 3%, 2%. The Trial of Blood, knives. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. If there's a switch inside, you'll have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards. But our dex is jacked, so no threat there. 1%. You're stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further. She reaches for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice the knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Charisma low. Nearly decapitates herself. Woo! 99%! The dark coral clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Kick the telescope over. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You manage to stop the ritual awakening of the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. Will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. And that's our win. With that, we 38 new, 12 new enemies, 9 achievements. I can't believe we got out of that with 99% doom. So, what is there to do in this game? Since, I mean, that was hour long. That was nothing. Mystery monograph. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. Because at 100%, it's just instant game over. So, I'll go back to menu real quick. And we will drop volume. There we go. It's okay to have it in the background, but... So for the record, the options we have here are extra effects for certain scenes. Here we are. Extra information, extra math. We can get rid of this. A little skip mystery tutorial, wavy effect. Don't turn off the jump scare neighbor. Okay. So the whole reason that you would play this game again and again and again. Oh, 1-bit mode? I'll go back to that. Nope, wrong button. 1-bit mode, 1-bit mode. Where was it? Am I stupid? Oh. Oh, so we've been in 1-bit mode. So 1-bit gives you this kind of black and gray, right? 2-bit gives you a little more shading. That's really it. Just a bit more shading. Anyway. So you can fill out every single ending to every single mystery, which is pretty impressive, really. You can get every ending, which, I mean, we got good endings. Survive, generic. So there's other survivals, but every death, like, there's a lot of unique deaths, too. You can fill out your enemy bestiary, which, I mean, it doesn't really go into detail, so I don't really see the purpose, you know? But here is what you really want. Your achievement list. Now, I have 100% of this before, so... But I've since just reset it again and again. Every achievement here has various little things. Purify 2 curse in a single playthrough. Paranoia agent, if y'all recognize that anime. Defeat an enemy with a baseball bat. Discover the hole in the painting. Stuff like that. And then there's beat the game with each different characters. Boop the nose of the dog. Unlock X achievement. Survive in endless mode. Find the missing girl. So, a lot of stuff you can do. Although I do love the 100% dude. But, other than that, that's the game, pretty much. Go through the mysteries, and I do wish they had a little more in the way of actual mysteries. But, you know. So, as I said, I find this game to be... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and exit out. And let's get another game running. Wrong button. Let us see. You know what? I was going to hold this off for a while, especially see if I could get someone else to it, but let's continue the horror vibes tonight. Come on, boot up. Alright, let me go to studio mode here, switch the... There we go. So, this is going to be a little less... Sunky.jpg. I understood that reference. This is a game I actually haven't played yet. I played the demo. I really liked the demo. But as I said to Rancher at the beginning, I am bitch made, so it shouldn't have any jump scares. Who likes Typing of the Dead? Let's see. Let me tweak a little options here because that's really quiet even for me. Full screen, windowed, correct. Jesus. Oh. We will turn off microphone for now. Turn off voice. This is multiplayer. Yeah, I don't know why this is so quiet. I have it cranked up as much as I can go, so let's boost it here. Yes! So, and it is multiplayer, Jay, so... let's see. Typing difficulty. Go for expert. I'm actually a pretty good typist. We'll go normal difficulty. I love stuff that does this. A test of pure suffering. You will regret this. Oh, different scenarios? Corpus Studios, the Shutterhouse crew, a scrappy film crew for hire, follows the summons of a mysterious letter to the abandoned movie-making campus, only to find a new kind of horror experience in production. Oh yeah, we actually get to pick a character. As you can see, there is, let's see, difficulty. Oh, I can still change difficulty. What do we got? I'd like someone kind of balanced. We'll go with Doug. Let's see. Automatically damages. Ooh. I tend to like balance in my characters. What is with your hair, bro? Let's just look at everyone. We got Hadley, Ophelia, Doug, Vivi, Huyen, Ren, Siegmund, who's our big muscle man, and Yoji. So, let's see. You know what? Yeah, we'll just random it. Random! There we go. Okay. No, we'll stick with good Dog. Alright. Mouse, going away. As soon as I click it. Oh, okay. That's what's going on. I'm going to crank up my headphones a little bit. You'll like this, Jay. Outer Brain Studios production. We got this email from Vincent Fessler. That's right, horror movie legend himself. Said he dug our flicks. Wanted to meet the crew. Here's the kicker. No one's seen Vincent Fessler in like 5 years. Total ghost mode. So we took the van, drove out to his sketchy address. It seems legit. Could be our big break. Or, you know, the setup for the gnarliest horror flick ever. So, as you see, type that. You have your shift buttons to rotate the camera. And every act, it is a survival horror game like any good Resident Evil, but everything, look up at this derelict studio. Yes, we better track down Fessler. Everything is controlled by your key, by typing. So, depending on where I want to move, it's different words. That's locked. Okay. Oh, yeah. You see why I played the demo once and I immediately bought it. Oh. And as you see down here, we have a WPM and a score. What do we got here? Receptionist. Fessler, I know you wanted paperwork faxed to the city, but there's this groaning sound coming from down the hall. I'm going home. Call me once it's checked out, Norma. What's this glow over here? My health's good, so... yeah, this is edutainment as hell. In the best way. Doesn't look like... It looks like everything's locked here, so let's... Oh, wait. There's something over here. Oh, more bread. Now, does it stack? It does not. Good to know. Here's the question. Can I make this sandwich? I don't think I can mix. What we got here? So that's Vincent Fessler. Alright, so we got two ways. We can check upstairs, but there's a door down here I want to check out. We're gonna leave that bread. Does that look like blood, y'all? Yeah, exactly. And again, and it's multiplayer. Are you kidding me? It's so good. And it really does help with your typing too. Okay, we got a computer here. Look at this though. So if you actually want to use these, you have to pop it open like that. You hereby irrevocably transfer your blood, sweat, and tears, including all previously made, now known, or hereafter created to the studio in perpetuity across all dimensions. The studio reserves all right to modify, adapt, or reimagine them. This agreement cannot be annulled, broken, or rendered void. Sign the contract. I don't think we got a choice, lads. Oh, hi. We in this now. Look at this Silent Hill shit. Yeah, I can't. I make no promises on jump scares on this one because this is further than I got in the demo. Oh, looky what we got here. But yeah, a good fast typer, you know, you tear them apart. My crew is here. A most warm welcome. At last our work can begin in earnest. I see a gun. Ooh. I'm gonna eat up that bread. Oh. Combat mode launch. Charge. Hold enter. Quick turn. Push both sheet. Oh. Hold control and type backspace. That's good. Items can be combined at a shelf surface. So, let's see. Hey! There we go. Yeah, no doubt. I think I'm a pretty good typer, so. Head in here and take a look around. Those things are horrible, and I don't like them. Oofy. we're out of space, so let's not. It really is. Let's take a look. This seems like it's like protected. Can I hit it? Oh, this just gives me a bad feeling. Nope, needs like a film reel. Okay, so that uses the blue key, but the blue key isn't used up. Can I take the ammo? Yeah, I can. And I still got more. Excellent. I got a bad feeling. Reload. Okay, I must be loaded. I just really wish I could... Yeah, no doubt. Moved. So you do need line of sight even with a gun. Okay, good to know. But now, we did have all those blue doors down there. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought that was two of them. We have another computer. Here we go. Woo! I don't know what happens if that bar fills up, and frankly, I don't want to know. Alright. So... Oh, this is like a... This is a box. Hey, Ollie. Okay, so this is a safe box. Excellent. Good to know. I do wish I could... Okay, so this is definitely a safe room. What is that? Bread. Yeah, it's time for typing with Dapper. I see you. Be on there. This is blood typers. I should actually take a quick... Oh, wow, you cannot pause. So let's head our asses back to the safe room so I can actually update the stream. He's the gaffer guy. Hey, Phil. I'm still trying to figure it out, but essentially it's basically a Resident Evil game where 100% of your controls are done by typing. So, Typing of the Dead meets Resident Evil. Give me a quick second to, you know, give me a quick second to update the title. We are killing zombies and monsters with the power of learning. As far as I can tell, it doesn't have much jump. It doesn't have anything in the way of jump scares. And do. Grab the page URL. And come on. Come on, do as I say. Turned out World of Horror just went pretty quick. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, we know that one. Yeah, Phil, hey, Ava. Yeah, just, I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it, and it didn't seem like it was really hitting, you know what I mean? So I just kind of figured to move on with it. It's not as fun, really, when someone knows the game inside and out, in my opinion. There's no sense of discovery. There's no mystery. To me, that's just a little less fun. Oh, I have a map? Holy crap, I have a map. Oh. Oh, you! That's rude. That was mean. Yeah. We'll clear this manor out with the power of learning. Alright. I got a bad feeling about this. I was right. Bye-bye. Are they gonna follow me? Ooh, yeah, they are. Oh, crap. Run! One second, Phil. There's a game that's heavy inspiration of the Resident Evil demo. You mean Alone in the Dark, Phil? Yeah, I see that. Oh, I thought that was something else. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. Phrase 0. Oh, hi. Another tape. I still don't know where to play them. Meat in the toilet. That's probably fine. Oh, there we go. It looks like I have 81% of the monsters taken out. Ooh, that looks... like... what in God's name? Okay. Oh, hi. Okay, you know what? Let's put that back up. That was a mean trap. Okay, so that's hiding the film reel, which we need? Question mark? No, what would be hell for me, Jay? Well, look, okay? Y'all got a filthy mind. And that's me saying that. Come on now. And that I say that, and then look over here. The word over here to get to this clue. Let's see. In an early interview, Fessler once said, "A great movie." Why did a monster just die? Great movie is like a demonic ritual, demands sacrifice, right? The greater the opus, the greater the offering. Oh. Is there anything in here? Oh, another, Oh. Okay. Alright. Here we go. I don't want to know what happens if that maxes out. Let's stow the blue key. I don't think we need that anymore. And we'll also stow the sandwich, because there's been giving us plenty of meat. The Rizzler? Dad never came back. He left me there with Grandpa in the hospital room. Horror movies on the wheeled VHS system. At about 1 a.m., Grandpa's machine let out this long single beep. No one came till 7:30. I just focused on the movie. That's horrifying. Hate that. Monsters keep dying, and I'm not okay with that. Oh, that doesn't mean they're dying. Oh, that means something worse. Come on. That's a horde meter. Good to know. That's an Uzi. Oh, that's a bad place. Booba! There we go. Easy. Easiest fight of my life, bro. Give me a challenge. Come on. Here, that's back here. Okay, so... try this one. Out of here. I'm still at full health. What do you mean famous last words? Look, Mavis Beacon could never, alright? Grab some more bullets. Alright, oh, right, I do have a map. How do I map? Zero? Yeah. Now that I have the gold key... I can head straight on, actually. Y'all behave. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Remind me, guys, next time we see a safe room, I need to bring a tape back. Oop. What the god? What in the goddamn? I don't like that thing. Oh. At least they're giving me plenty of health. Yeah, I think this is a really good game, especially for $10. You want to get better at typing? Lamau. Revolver bullets? Oh, shells. That means there's a shotgun somewhere. So I can pre-type. Another red tape. But my inventory's full. Okay, we're gonna do something a little stupid here. We need to... There it is. Well, and you can always lower the typing difficulty, too. Or raise it. I'm kind of in the upper middle right now. Let's see. Where is the safe room? Oh, right here. I need to have more confidence in myself. No, I can't unload it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and put that away. I'm going to put the Magnum away. And we are going to take the red tape. Go put that in. Yeah, it's just a genuinely good game, and I can only imagine how fun this would be with friends. Especially if your friends aren't the best typers. I could have sworn we passed another red tape, too. Oh, good. Ammo, shells. Definitely need to go back to the soundstage. Hell, I'll run with you, Jay. Oh, no. Don't you do that. Where's the office? Okay. What is that music? I want to try something real quick. Actually, I can't because I... Oh. Back to the soundstage. Left, there's more shells, so somewhere in here we should have more shells behind me, so that. There we are. I hear that. I mean, if that helps, you know, there's nothing to be ashamed of that. Oh, hi. The only thing else, there's more shells in the back wall over here. I'm actually having fun with this. I know I'm not able to say much, just because my brain's kind of, oh, what do we got here? Guess it's nothing. Right, back to the main room. I've been typing my whole life, you know? Let's see. No, we want to go back through here. Head left and follow this through. There's more room over there. But looking at it, we haven't. There is, let's see, more ammo. Looks like a red needs red key there. But then if we go back to reception, there's a door we never went through. So come on. Mwah. Well, we're getting close to the horde. Is this the one we never went in? No, it's this way. Oh, this seems like a grand old idea. Oh. Oh, help and tips. Okay. Now we know. There's nothing in there. Gold key out in the courtyard. Not that horde. Schwa. We are hoarding this house, but well, that went well. Hey! Heavy rounds. We're gonna keep moving nice and quick. We are also a little injured, so oh, how about we're just gonna have to go. We need to go. Go, 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 go. Because we were getting swarmed in there. Richard Ames. better idea, better idea. We'll swap for the bread. And then head over here. There we go. Until we find a shotgun, I don't want to waste too much space with the shells. More of these walls. What do y'all reckon? You think that's... Right now I'm thinking we need to get all of the tapes to open those up. Oh, I don't like this. This doesn't seem like a fun room. Or a very fun room, depending on the context, but, considering our situation, I'm gonna assume the worst. None of these computers work. Have we been through here? Looks like we have. But there's really nothing to get here. Oh, this looks like a great idea. Oh, this is where we first woke up. Okay. Okay, so this is just all the way back to the beginning. Okay, my bad. Excuse me. Ugh. Obviously, I'm a lot more tired recently because I'm trying to balance being on day and night shift at the same time, you know? Been through here. Okay, so the upper floors are mostly useless right now. I'm getting a tonsil checkup from a stingray. Yeah, I remember now. I wonder if I can... No, probably not, eh? If I can go to a different location just by knowing the word in advance. But now we got the big gap. We got the big gauge. Let's get back to it. Oh, hi. I really like how that works. How your different weapons have different fire rates, which are manifested by, like in this case, just putting in the first letter. I like that. That's really cool. Speaking of something really cool, I saw that. We got another red tape. We will leave the... Oh, great. Gotta get out of here. Yeah, owie, exactly. Hey, and we're full health again. Health is really weird in this game. Thing is, that's the last place I know of. We've been through every other door. Oh boy. Where? Y'all heard that, right? Go ahead and put the tape away. Actually, we'll put the SMG away. Take out the revolver. We'll just go heavy for a little bit. I heard that. Hear that. This is one of the doors I can't open. Because it says safe. Wait a minute. Y'all hear that, right? When I step in front of the door... Yeah, it makes like I'm stepping on a platform. I can't drop anything. But yet, this is the only one. No one must skip the facts. The rough cut's coming together. We can tape from Baz. Maybe our efforts aren't in vain. Oh, wait, I haven't ever gone south from the parking lot. I think. Sorry, I keep checking the map, guys. Like I always say, I can get lost in a hallway. Needle brave turds. And this should be the video room. Nope, other way. Yep. So we only need one more tape. Oh, look. Go look at the map. We had to have missed it somewhere. Oh, down here, there's a question mark. Head back to the soundstage. Other way. So... No, that's just shotgun shells. Which, I mean... not the worst thing in the world, but... What do y'all reckon this is? So the only other thing I could think of is to go back to the parking lot and head south, but that doesn't feel right. And yeah, there's nothing else here. And nothing else up here. So it's gotta be down here somewhere. Oof, hi, girl. Athena decided she wanted to come up and visit. Girl, I need that. Athena. Hang on. Sorry if any overlap comes in. Sorry about that. Athena decided she wanted to visit. Bill, I don't know if you're still here, but I just saw what you sent me. I know Serby will absolutely love that. I'll send that her way right away. Let's see. This is still weird. And I'm convinced it's got to be finishing the tapes will open that up, you know. Yeah, I hear that. I don't like it. But our board meter's not up, so we should be alright. No, we did get a tape from the filming room, right? Yeah, I feel like a moron. Oh, hi! Not this way. Here's the gold door. So it would have to be back this way. And that's all blocked off. Damn, that was my last idea. Yeah, the theater doesn't have anything. I can't get to the parking lot. Really, the only room... I want to inspect this elevator again. There's something we missed up. No. Nothing here. Try this path again. Think it's anything, but bastards. No, now this way is completely blocked off. Alright, I'll admit it, I'm lost. I am stuck. The only thing that... I can check the bathroom again, but... I wasn't sure if I had left a tape in there on accident. Let me know if you guys have any thought. Check the bathroom. More toilet meat. There's this room over here. Oh, right, that has the monster closet. It ain't that. I deeply apologize, y'all. Athena, you're supposed to give me wisdom, girl. Also, Ollie the floof is here. Alright, rather than searching around for the 100th time, I'm just gonna take a quick look. Sorry, y'all. Nope. No one's really played it, so I can't even cheat. I am forced to do this honestly. Athena, she says, hi, girl. She is passed out. Alright, you know what? Let's... Yeah, because I am just completely lost. No. Yeah, no, there's nothing on even Steam. Like, even looking into the discussions, there is nothing. Someone here got the devs to say, hey, to say, if you can't find the last tape, we can take a look at your map. And hilariously, the dev never got back to him. Wait a minute, could that be it? Okay, hold on. This is going to be a bit of a long shot. So we're gonna go back here into the office. Oh. I didn't even realize we could do this. Alright. Yep. Okay, so those two doors in the other office, that's what those were. Okay. That's a little... I'm not going to say it's not fair, but it is a little unclear. At least to me. You know, because I had to pull one hell of a leap of logic there. Oh, and that opens everything. Okay. Woo! God, that hits like a truck. I love it. What the hell is this? Alright, so we are going to put the Magnum away for a minute. Spooky. The Necrolexicon. Huh. Well, whatever. We got what we need, y'all. Which path? It is this one. Okay. That horde's a-coming. Oh, no, we better hurry. Oh, that has some splash. Oh, we doom now. We doom. Just go. Okay, so that's what reels are. We got it, y'all. We got it. Yeah! Okay, that's actually really, really fun. Words per minute were 82. Highest combos 192. Typing's 3 stars. Gameplay's 2. That's difficulty. But that unlocked Supper of the Dead. which gives us the same. We have the same fruit. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Let me look at some of the achievements we got. Beat Supper of the Dead. Beat it all on different difficulties. That's all. And then one hidden. Hi. The cat is staring at me. The other floof is here. Goodbye, Athena. Alrighty then. So, I think that will wrap it up for tonight. I hate to leave you guys early, but that was Blood Typers. And World of Horror. I honestly expected World of Horror to take longer. The problem was that run only took me like 45 minutes. Excuse me. Sorry. He is a pain in the ass, as usual, aren't you, boy? He just looked at me. So, honestly, though, I think that wraps up our little impromptu horror night. Yeah, the only other thing I could think to do, I guess we could. Also, I will be honest with y'all. Well, tomorrow, hun, the run's at 5 p.m. Hun. That's when I have to be there, is 5 p.m. So I don't have to be up at all. Yeah, and the bigger thing is I do want to cook for Rose, for Maffy, but baby, would you be offended at all if you just had to fend for yourself tonight? Because I'm kind of wiped. Sorry to leave y'all a little early tonight, but if I'm back early enough tomorrow, I'll try and make it up to you guys tomorrow. Give you an extra half hour of Breath of Fire. But for tonight, that will be it. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate all the time you spend with me. Let me see if there's anybody that's actually good. No. If there's anybody else. Is there anybody? Let's take a look. If you guys want some more... Oh, God. Here we go. Sorry, something just came up on my subs. If you guys
oh my God,
are interested in continuing to watch some gameplay and want to support another smaller streamer, check out Misha Pion. I apparently discovered her. I don't know how I discovered her, but let me go ahead and pull that up my chat so I can leave you guys a link. Yeah, no, it's at 5. That's when the contractor's gonna be there, hun. And then, yeah, Mom wants to do a little extra. In any case, if you guys want some more gameplay, check out Misha Paya. Be good, be nice, all that good stuff. Make sure you hydrate. And as ever, thank you guys for coming. And I should see you tomorrow for Breath of Fire, but if not, I'll let you know as soon as I can. And stay golden. Take care, everybody.